Smoke a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's HighThougtsTV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
So, do you feel like you said right now, it's kind of based algorithm based. You can
For
get
sure.
a deal based off the so talent. You feel like that's not even much a factor anymore, or creativity.
So my biggest thing is like, back in the day, you remember like the Sideline Story by J. Cole, or Take Care by Drake, or Good Kid, Mad City, or whatever. Like albums that represented like an era. You know what I mean? That like represented a summer or a certain grade for you. You'd be like, oh, that was my 9th grade. It was like this album.
Thanks.
Bro, what album anytime recently has done that?
Yes.
You listen, like Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign just dropped a few weeks ago. That shit was huge, Carnival huge, #1. But who really on that shit like that right now? You know what I mean? Or talking about it at least. And Drake the same thing. Like Drake dropped a handful of albums in the last year, and that shit will last, and it'll be super dope. But it's just so much shit now, bro. Back then it was like, you're looking forward to a certain drive from a certain artist. Now every single Friday you have 30 relevant albums. You know, so how motherfuckers gotta take something in and chew on it and spit that shit out and grab something else and trying to intake a little bit of everything. So shit don't last. And for that, I think it's transitioned to like a quantity over quality thing.
Yeah.
You know, when back in the day it was really like trying to get the best fucking records and the best producers and spending all this 12 months creating an album, and motherfuckers would go missing for 2-3 years. Now it's like, bro, if you really want to stay in the conversation, stay in people's face, no matter how big you are, you just gotta be out there. You don't gotta be jugging. And you see it a lot more from a lot of these guys that in the past wouldn't do so much.
Facts. And it's good you say that, because recently you brought up like Kendrick, Cole, Drake. You know, that this had came out, and a lot of people were saying that about Kendrick, like, yeah, you good, but like you ain't been dropping back to back to back like everybody else is dropping. So how can you say you're the best? What was your thoughts about that whole situation?
Bro, I think to try to say anybody's like greatness, it's like, for example, the people that hate LeBron, it's like, bro, there's 1,000 other NBA players you should hate before you even get to LeBron. Even if you don't like him, or if you think Jordan is better, or you think Kobe's better, he's up there. You can't hate this guy. The guy's one of the fucking best. You want to hate somebody? Go hate one of the fucking scrubs that gets out there and shits the bed every fucking day and doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
This guy is a legend. You can't hate. So for me, it's like, I have nothing bad to say about any of them, because I think they're all legends, like real legends that have, obviously we're seeing them in real time, but when their times pass, I think these are people that are going to stand the test of time, that's going to be looked at as some of the people that we look at from the previous generation. And it's entertainment. I mean, bro, Kendrick did that shit with control. You know, that's his vibe. I think motherfuckers get bored and they're like, bro, nobody tried me my whole career and I'm about to get old as shit. I want to have some fun. Like, I want to show motherfuckers what I'm coming with on that side of shit. Let me just stir some shit up and you know, leave it all out there. Because again, those are gonna be the moments that are gonna make your mind up when you ask that question. Like, you can't say you great. Well, I'm trying to prove it to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm coming out there calling out the best guys in the world so they can come out here and we can figure this shit out. And at the end of the day, when I leave it all out there and I do what I'm comfortable doing, y'all gonna decide if I'm the best or not. I think that's why that kind of question to me is like, yeah, if he ain't been dropping but he's doing this, it's like he's trying to prove that shit to you. That's the whole point of this shit. It's like, yo, I'm calling people out, trying to let you know how to, like, this is me right now. And not fucking with what I got going on. And we gonna see how that shit play out. You saw Cole, I didn't like that.
The apology?
That shit gave me, I had to stop watching that shit.
Bro, that shit hurt my heart.
I had to stop watching that. You don't, bro, I understand, like, if you do some shit like that and it's 2, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months go by and y'all end up, you know, kind of going through the course of time and being like, yo, that was really dumb, this was my guy, boom. But you don't diss somebody and come back the next day with a change of heart, bro. Like,
bro, that was crazy.
Stand on it.
Crazy.
You gonna do some shit like that, you gotta stand on it. If you was feeling like that, then you just shouldn't have not did it, period. If you don't just kind of come up with those assumptions 17 hours after you drop the record, like, oh shit, like, I didn't want to do that. Like, bro, you know, it's just like,
it's a process. You gotta record the song.
You can't do some shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I didn't know how I felt about it, bro. I understand the peace shit, but it's like, that was just a weak ass move. Come out there and do some shit and then just take it back a day later.
Yeah, nah, cause honestly, I feel like it made, hip hop music in general has always just been like a competitive, like a sport. You feel me? Like, so I feel like it made the shit interesting, especially with two artists, that, like you said, legends, and ain't nobody about to link up and shoot each other.
No, for sure, and bro, it's like shit like that keeps it exciting. You know what I mean? It keeps it fun. Like, there's not enough of that these days. Now motherfuckers want to get straight to the killing shit. Like, this shit done got too internet. Motherfuckers disrespecting each other immediately, and boys want to kill everybody. Like, to do that type of shit, get back to like the music, that shit don't exist anymore. People almost try to look at that shit as weak. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you talking all that shit, but you don't do nothing about it, bro. There was an art in just the exchange of our talents, and what we could do. We could do within that, so it's fun for me. I like it.